Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as we continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. Today's day 44 of my daily day-a-day sessions through SnowRunner, and this will be the last day of Michigan, I hope. So we've spent the last 44 days working through all of the tasks, contracts and contests in Michigan, and we have now completed all of them. So we are 100% complete, and now it's just a matter of bringing the fleet back to Smithville Dam and bringing back as many of the fuel trailers and get as much fuel as we can back there at Smithville Dam Garage as well. So we're ready then to head into Alaska, which will be tomorrow. So without babbling on anymore, we left off with the Fleetstar bringing the fuel trailer back from Island Lake, heading into Smithville Dam. So let's just skirt this mud puddle and hopefully not fall over. Alright, so we're gonna, first thing will be to fuel up this fuel tanker from the fuel semi-trailer that is sitting up here at the intersection in Drummond Island, and then take that all the way up to Smithville Dam. I'm not worried about any of the other trailers that we've left everywhere, but it's the fuel trailers that count. We do have a service trailer at the garage. Still got a pretty sizable number of repair points in it, so we should be able to touch up any damage. So everything will be at least mechanically sound. Now we've finished all the tasks and contracts, we've pretty much collected as much money as we can from those. So we're going to end up with a bit over $200,000 or 200,000 things, I'll call them dollars, in credit when we move into Alaska. We still own all of our trucks. The only thing we sold throughout the process was the second Chev, which we found in Smithville Dam, so we sold that. But everything else we kept, including the TranStar and the twin steer, Western Star twin steer, which may or may not be useful in our later regions. Now I'm going to empty this trailer here because I can't take it back with me, the semi-trailer. Refuel from the semi-trailer into the fuel carrier trailer. It's fine. So that's now empty. And our trailer behind us is almost 3/4 full. 2/3 full. Come up here to the the gateway to Smithville Dam, where we'll find the white Western Star 4964 waiting. And we can go through the gateway together. We'll then take these two all the way around the main road, back down, and down to down past the quarry, and then down to the Smithville Dam garage. We'll just winch these two together just to get them through the gateway. So that way I don't have to go through the gate twice. Okay, I am going to be a bit brave and try and take these two down to the Smithville Dam. Down along the main road, take them together. I know. It's scary. Because I had quite a bit of trouble with exactly this combination. The White Western Star pulling the Fleetstar when I tried this earlier. I'm going to put the engine on so it doesn't run into the back of the White Western Star. Bring it up nice and close so I can see it. When you go around some of these tighter corners, there are some bollards on the inside of the corner which causes pain. So this one is nasty. So I'm going to take this really slow. This is where I had trouble before because I just didn't think about it. Yeah, so you bump the outside, I've taken it that wide. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to keep my eye on the inside of any corners now to make sure that if there's a barrier or something there, that I'm aware of it. And that I don't run the Fleetstar into it. I'm also going to be suitably brave and I'm going to zoom down the shortcut. At least I definitely am in the White Western Star, so I reckon we can do it in the Fleetstar as well, because if it falls over I will pick it up. So I've got the second truck there. But I won't bring them down attached together. Right on the very edge, aren't I? Oh, go along here on our own. Okay, so that in itself was a thing. In my attempts to go so wide that I didn't run the Fleetstar on the inside, we eventually ran the White Western Star off the outside. Yeah, it is what it is. Righty. No harm done. Okay. Again. I'm gonna run down my shortcut just because it's fun, but I'm going to do the White Western Star second. We'll try the Fleetstar first, mostly because I know this first turn off here is this pretty weird angle. Right. We'll see how we go. Skip. Yes, this is not something I would do if I didn't have the White Western Star right there to come down second. You can see the teetering that's going on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you do that. Because I've lost the road. Road's between those other trees. Don't do it, I'm telling you. You wanted to do it, didn't it? Alright. I'm just gonna set myself a bit better off. I was using the right position, that's okay. Just want to go back a little bit so I can squeeze through the right gap in the trees. That's all. Yep. Now we're okay. Ah. That was more because I got caught by a tree. This is fun. There's no way I would do this if I, as I say, oh, I've gone this time. Nope, still been magnificent. What an angle. Should take a photo of that. Just going to grab that one. Wow. That gives you an idea of how far you can actually, how far you can go with the Fleetstar. Should I be having this much fun doing this? Probably not. Should be taking it more seriously. But it is fun. The most fun bit is I've got away with it. Look at that. So there we go. It is possible with some pretty fast winch reflexes. Alright. that was fun. That was silly, but it was fun. I can't quite swap. We can go that way. Now I'll look really silly if I put the White Western Star on its side, won't I? Because it's also a bit top heavy and generally not the easiest. Well, at least I know where the road goes now. See, it doesn't go through there, it goes through here. There we go, equally as silly. But again, I think I've said this a few times, that's half the fun of SnowRunner, is finding different ways to get to the same end point. So you don't always have to do it the same way. Maybe one way's quite a bit better than the other. Again, in this case, not sure about that one. Certainly not something I would do every time. But it is fun. Ow, I forgot to go wide around that turn. Now let's see how much fuel we've got in all of our combined fuel trailers here. Just stop here. So that fuel trailer has a lot of fuel in it. Fill up the Fleetstar, or we'll fill up the White Western Star, and then we're not going to be able to squeeze it all in there. So we're still left with 600 litres. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Leave it there? No, I won't leave it there. I'll take it with me, even though it's not got much left in it. Let's change trucks. And we can take it back to the garage with us. Okay. No, I'm going to run this as two separate runs because I just hate towing from a fuel trailer. And let's hop in the driver's seat because it's the nice, pleasant drive now. So we'll take this fuel trailer all the way back the garage where it's going to just sit with all the other fuel trailers that we've got. Because the only other things that are still outstanding now is I've got to bring Whoa, we're on a bit of a slippery debris there. Yeah, I've got to bring back the Pacific P16 from Drummond Island. No, from Island Lake. And I'm going to reconfigure this guy, the White Western Star, and take it down to pick up the full fuel semi-trailer that's in Island Lake. So that'll get us that trailer back, which will be the whole lot of fuel we need. Well, everything's available anyway. We ought to just leave them all sitting outside the garage. Okay, not sure what I hit there neither. Thought I was just running through the ruts in the road. Now I'm not too worried if I've got a bit of damage on this one because, well, I've got a service trailer up at the garage which will fix things up, but I'm actually thinking that I may do a full repair on this truck anyway for starting fresh in Alaska, which isn't a really frugal thing to be doing, but we've got $200,000 in our bank account, so I think we can afford to spend a little to make the truck look nice again, given it's going to be a major worker in Alaska. Okay. Now again, reversing these guys is something I'm not capable of. I'll use my little sneaky trick, line it up with the other one. No, that one. Just want to get it together with its friend. And of course we've got the the Kodiak's right in the way. Okay, so he can go straight into the garage. Oh, yeah, see, look how upset he is. That's just not nice, is it? But we won't change it for the moment, because right now I'm going to give it a low saddle, and that's all it needs. Don't need a crane, no point taking a crane, because all we're going to do is head back down to Island Lake. Now I can't remember how much fuel I had in various things now. I've got so many things lying around. Let's have a look at this one. I think he's got a bit. Oh, he's got heaps. Okay. We'll head down and pick up that fuel semi-trailer. And come back. Then when I'm back on a go through all the trucks that I've got there, make sure they're all fueled up. Then store them in the truck store spot so we can deploy them into Alaska if we want to. Look at us go now. We are in a sprinter. And yeah, when you go fast you can do a little bit of damage. Oops. Just ease off a bit to go around the corner at a reasonable pace. Through the marshland with the White Western Star with just the low saddle on. Should not be a problem. ways of going through the... Okay, so I've got gone on a bit of a weird tangent. I'm actually meant to be over there. Let's go over there. I hope it's not too deep. Beauty of having a big snorkel on. Sort of cut over the hill to get out of this muddy bit. I think I know roughly where I'm heading. Let's just check the map again. Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to get that wrong as well. Oh, well. I'll do that so that way I know where I'm heading. But you never know, this could be a good way. At least it's solid ground. Between some trees, mostly. Around that reedy bit. Oh, bump into that tree while I was looking somewhere else. So a slightly different route to get to the gateway this time. You know, it works. So we'll head on through and get to Island Lake and pick up that semi-trailer. That little trailer has like 40 litres left in it. So we'll snaffle that as we go past at the end. This one has lots and lots of fuel. Try and run it up beside his house so we can turn around. And then I might just pull up there, go and grab the Pacific, which is nicely full. Okay, so we're going to force the Pacific to go across these Hunter Bob bridges, which is a little bit scary. Maybe we should have gone the other way. Maybe. But I think we'll be okay. We've not got any trailer on, so getting across these is a lot easier without the trailer. Leave that one there, don't need that anymore. don't need... We'll top that up. Then I'll have to just hop into White Western Star and top it up. Yay. So we've used up all the fuel in that guy. Good to head through to Smithville Dam. So here we are, coming back now. We've got the fuel semi-trailer, Pacific and the White Western Star, so they can all come back up together. And then we'll be pretty much, everyone will be happy. Again, we'll that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to turn the lights on. Instead, I release the winch. Right. Lights are on. Just trying to bring the White Western Star up nice and close. See it. Now I'm not going to try and winch tow it up the really nasty part near the quarry. We'll split apart and do that separately. At least we'll get them both coming back together now, so we should get everyone back to the garage. Slow muddy bit. Get these guys back there, we just need to grab the Fleetstar, bring him back. come back and run the white Western Star up on its own. Again, managed to get things in the way. So we might just stop you there. Jump to the Fleetstar. Drag you a bit out of the way. That one. Keep going and take the Pacific and the Fleetstar. Oh, just let the white Western Star bring itself up. It's perhaps a little bit too close. Don't really want to run the Fleetstar into the wall there, so I'm going to let that go. side of that pole, so there's no chance of us hitting it. We just need to bring the White Western Star up. Left that Kodiak there, just right in the way. I'm going to move that Kodiak because it's just getting right in the way. Now we'll bring the Fleetstar with next fuel trailer just to, you know, add to the bunch. We'll do our little sneaky grab it from the side trick. Doesn't really want to come around, does it? Right, make it go around that way. He says you need to have any rubber left on your wheels. Right. Okay. So where do you want to go? Put you over with all your friends. Hello. White Western Star. This is now our final truck to come in. I've sort of lined everyone up because then I can refuel them all pretty easily from just one guy, one trailer. And I can also bring the Transtar over with the service trailer and touch them all. Oh wow, what a beast. Pulls up there in high. Basically going to bring all of the trucks into the garage, store them so that they can be used in other regions. A couple of them I'm just having two thoughts about whether I should be taking things off. I'll probably try and take off all of the various trailer add-on type things so that they're all empty, because I can then put on whatever I need when I get to the Alaska region. And it also means that, say, if I'd put a tray bed on the Fleetstar, I don't have to come back and take it off, so that I can then reuse it on the White Western Star. So I'll sort of strip them of all of their config setup, but I'll pretty much leave them as they are for gearboxes and engines and that sort of thing. But I will repair this one, just because I'm going to be using it as a major truck in Alaska, and I'll probably do the same for the Fleetstar, because I will be using that as well, I think, because I kind of like the Fleetstar. Place this one here roughly where the little end trailer is now. I'm just going to grab that. No, attach winch there. Just going to get him out of the way. Try and reverse the semi-trailer. It's probably not too bad actually. It's over about there. Straighten it up. So I kind of want it to be available to the world. Alright, so well, this one I'm not going to worry about. So I'm going to randomly choose this last trailer. Actually, well, let's work out which trailers have got what in them. So, oh, the scout fuel trailer. Oh, so he's still got heaps. Great, I'll use that. So scout fuel trailer can fill him up. He can go into the garage. We'll repair him. Yes, it's 2,500, but look how beautiful he looks now. And then we'll take off the low saddle. Okay. Then I'll go into the TranStar and bring that back and around. Fix everybody up. So we have everybody is beautiful. We will repair first of all. Okay, TranStar is good. Fleetstar is good. Pacific is good. GMC is good. Twin Steer is good. That's it. Okay, I think next will be the GMC, the garage, and the GMC. We're going to take off the flatbed. And I'm going to take the chains off and put the highway tyres back on. Mostly because I'm going to put those chains on the White Western Star because they're the same size. I'm going to keep the UOD2s though, because I'll probably want them as well. But you can see there's the chains that we did have on the GMC. So I'm pretty happy that we'll use them on the White Western Star. Then we can retain that guy. Come back out. Get the twin steer. Take that into the garage. Don't think it's got anything on it that I can take off. No, so it's basically as it is. So I can just straight pop that into the truck store. The Kodiak. Oh, the Kodiak, did we? Oh, we didn't repair the Kodiak. So we'll just run that back a little bit, bring it around. I also want to make sure that its fuel tanker is absolutely brimming. Oh, I'm not sure that I remembered to fuel everyone up. Probably did I? I think I did. Okay, so now we've used everything in that Scout fuel carrier. So let's come over and see what we have in the other carriers. So that one only has 625, so we might use that one as the main one. So we'll fuel up the TranStar, we'll fuel up the Fleetstar. Yes, okay. We'll fuel up the Pacific. We'll fuel up our, whoops, our own tank. And I think that's, oh, we'll fuel up the Kodiak. Oh, we didn't quite have enough, so that's used that entire tank load. So now let's use the other tank that's not full. That one. Great. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so we're fully fueled up everybody now. So he's fine. He's fully fueled up and his tanker's fueled up, so he can go into storage. And the TranStar, Pacific. He's fully fueled up, fully prepared. Straight in. Take off the log carrier and retain that. Fleetstar, fully fueled, fully done. Take off the log loader crane. So he's fine, and we'll leave him just like that for the moment. I think he's not badly enough damaged. We'll leave him like that. And finally the Transtar. I think we'll just move him back a bit. I'm just going to bring the service trailer inside this big heavy fuel trailer if I can. Very big trailer. Oh, I couldn't quite make it go in there. Oh, wrong way. Silly, silly sausage. That's better. Hello. Right. And I'm just going to move this guy even further out of the way because it's pointless having us anywhere near us now. It's empty. I'm just not sure where I'm putting it. Just bring it over here out of the way. And then one of these is already empty. Taking that away as well. In fact, I'm just going to delete it because I just don't need it. I will leave it there. I'm nervous deleting anything. Not that one, not that one. Yes, that one. He's in a good spot, so we'll just square him away. Oh, we already had the little scout sitting there too. Well, we can square him away. So that just leaves us with the two favourites, so they can now both hop away. Okay, we've gone a bit beyond our 8 o'clock cut-off, but I think it's more just fiddling than anything. So I'm going to stop it there. We've got all the trucks back into the garage. Everything is finished. We're all done. Michigan is completed, and we're ready to launch into Alaska tomorrow. So hopefully you'll join me then as we'll start it all over again, but this time in Alaska. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. This was a little bit of a logistic thing of just returning vehicles, so a bit of a more boring session, but we got there, didn't fall over. Happy to bring the White Western Star and Fleetstar both down the sneaky cut through without falling over, and finished off Michigan. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me tomorrow when I kick off into Alaska. Take care for now. Bye bye.